Hey, what's up? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with a reading on what is your person thinking of you? How are they feeling about you? What are their thoughts for the day for you? So let's get started here. The first card I pulled is patience. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. So they're finding you to be very patient at this time. Maybe you are waiting for something to happen. You are being patient with them, maybe, or just patient in life in general. But you are being very patient, waiting for your ships to come in. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, crossroads. So I think they know now that you are no longer stuck in a crossroad. You know exactly where you want to be, what you want to do, and what the truth of your situation is. So they definitely know that you have made up your mind. You are going to head down the path that you see fit. And so you've been very patient while trying to figure this out, but you no longer are in the reverse. You have the upright for the Two Swords, and you're no longer at a crossroads. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So maybe you're trying to bring more humor into your life. Maybe you need more humor in your life. Maybe you need to stop taking stuff so serious. But they're seeing, I think it's that you need to have more humor in your life. Maybe they're wanting to come in and give you that humor that they think that your life is missing. Maybe they want to see you laugh. Maybe they want to see you smile. Maybe they just think that, you've just been on this long road, you're exhausted, and you need to see the brighter sides of life than all the negative and whatever. So humor is really important. We have painting the roses red, covering up errors. Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh or those who make mistakes. Feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment. Fear of mistakes of being discovered. Hiding the evidence as the consequences are much harsher than the mistake. Feeling that what you need to do to be safe is no longer reasonable. Maybe it's not your mistakes that you're covering up. Ooh, look at how red I am. Whoa. Holy cow. I just turned like beet red. Woo. So maybe my blood pressure's high or something. Look at my arms are doing the same thing. I'm like, whoa. Maybe that's painting the roses red. Holy cow. I was like, whoo, I could feel like my adrenaline go whoosh. So maybe people have been covering up their mistakes and fearing that the judgments of their mistakes were going to be a lot harsher than what they're going to be. Maybe they've been creating chaos and conflict in your life, and you are stuck at this crossroads regarding it, and you're not anymore. You're just not putting up with it. You're working on yourself. You're moving down the path that you need to move down. Whoa. And I think that's beautiful. So don't pay attention to me. I don't know what happened, but something obviously. Woo. Maybe somebody's blood pressure is really high, so if you have high blood pressure, maybe check your blood pressure. I know I do. I've had high blood pressure since I was like 18, so I'm just like, something got me, and I was fine until I sat down to do this reading. So actually, let me turn on the air real quick. Maybe that will help. Sorry about that. See if that might maybe make me not look like a tomato. I mean, I'm just like, whoa. Besides, my face isn't that way. That's weird. It's just like my neck and my arms. I don't know. So, confidence. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravo of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. So they're definitely seeing that you're standing in your confidence, that you have confidence in yourself and in what you are doing or what decisions you are making, and So that's great. I mean, definitely, if somebody can see that you're having confidence to stand up for yourself or to go down a path that might not be the path that people understand or choose for you, that's great. So we have obstacles and challenges. So they see that you have some obstacles and challenges that you're trying to work through that are being thrown in your way to probably stop you on your journey. But they know that you're going to be able to cut right through those with these two swords. So don't let those obstacles and challenges stop you. We have courage, so they find you very courageous at this time, that you have a lot of courage in yourself, in the decisions you're making, and definitely on the paths that you're choosing to go down. So we have healing begins, so you are definitely in a healing process, or they believe that you are. If you haven't started this healing process, maybe you will start. So, but they do believe that you are definitely in this process of healing from whatever your situation was. We have ambition. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. So at this time, they don't think that you're letting your negative side overpower you or stop you from what you are trying to achieve in your goals and what you're trying to achieve, in your life in general. So we have King of Pentacles, trust. So you're trusting in your situation, you're trusting yourself, you're trusting that, in divine timing, these pentacles are going to come your way. Maybe you're struggling financially, but you're not allowing it to stop you. You're just, still moving forward. You're still going for what you are desiring and what you want. So that's beautiful. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So maybe you are kind of not, running from reality. Maybe you're letting your imagination help you through all the things that you're needing to be helped with. Maybe, if you're having to use your imagination on finances, on, just, the little things in life, such as money and maybe where you're staying and so on and so on. You're not allowing that to stop you. You're using your imagination, and you're allowing your mind and your intuition and everything to guide you down whatever, path that you're trying to go down and what you're trying to accomplish at this time in your life. So we have, I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. You're anticipating change, pause before action. A longing for excitement, wonder at what is meant to take place next. Someone who is comfortable but vaguely dissatisfied. Be ready for a challenge or for new experiences. So they think that you are kind of bored in where you're at. You're ready for the next step in your life, the next phase in your life, and that that is definitely coming for you. So be ready. Just take each day, one day at a time, one step at a time, and allow that change to come in. Maybe you're just maybe you've taken a break. Maybe you've stepped back from life. Maybe you're not allowing your mind to take you to tomorrow. Maybe you're just sitting in today, in the present. We have trust again. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until the clear path is shown. So they definitely see that you're trusting in the divine, in divine timing. You're trying to be patient and await whatever is meant for you to come in. And so they definitely see that you're definitely allowing the divine to come to you and bring all the things that you want in your life to you at that time. We have fertility. So they definitely see that, well, you could be pregnant, definitely. You're might be about ready to give birth. But you probably planted seeds, and now you're just kind of stepping back and allowing it to start to grow. Oh, I don't know why I'm so red. What? My arms are too. It's like, whoa, you'd think I was out in the sun. I haven't been out in the sun yet. Matter of fact, I'm planning on it. So now I'm kind of freaked out a little bit. We have friendliness. So you're definitely projecting, friendliness out into the world. You're wanting that to be returned to you. Maybe you're wanting just this beautiful Look at how beautiful that picture is. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I don't know. I love color. I love trees. That, that's one thing that I do like about fall is all the the trees change color. It's so beautiful and bright and just cheerful to me. Besides when they all the leaves fall off and then you're looking at bare trees and you're thinking, oh my gosh, winter's here. But you're allowing your friendliness to really project out into the world towards new people. Maybe you're making new friends, and that's they're definitely seeing that towards you, and maybe your friendliness towards them is really starting to come out. So you're choosing your battles. You're choosing which battles you're going to fight and which ones you're going to walk away from, which I think is a great idea. I do that. I'm definitely a Cancer through and through. I do not like to argue. I do not like conflict at all. I'm definitely not afraid to stand up for myself, but if I can avoid any type of battling and, fussing and fighting and hurt, I'm going to do that. Like for an example, if I'm to the point where I know somebody's done something wrong to me, if they're lying to me and I know that and so on, I'll definitely express that, but I'm not going to sit and argue back and forth. I'm not going to have people telling me that, acting like I'm crazy or I don't know what I'm talking about. I just will either change my number, I'll block those people, and that's just how I handle it. I don't feel that I need to express my energy or burn my energy fighting a battle that no one's going to win. I mean, I don't feel anybody wins. There's going to be harsh words, there's going to be cruel things said, and at the end somebody's going to be regretting what they said to the other. So me as a Cancer, I'm not saying I'm a weenie, that I'm afraid to definitely go at it. Do I prefer just not to? Yeah, I say what I need to say. I figure I let them say a couple, a little bit what they need to say, but I'm not going to keep arguing back and forth. I'm not going to allow anyone to change my mind, because I am so connected to the divine. I receive downloads constantly, and most of the time when I finally do address something, it's because it's been something that my intuition was telling me for a long time, and more than likely I was ignoring it, which that's what I need to work on, because the divine then kind of does its work and makes me, opens my eyes to what I need to see and makes my heart feel what I need to feel, because I just don't want to be in conflict. I don't want to believe that somebody's, doing something wrong to me, or, they're deceiving me or lying to me, because I am very sensitive. It really hurts me deep in my soul. And so I try to avoid it as long as possible, which is not a good idea. I do not recommend that to anyone by far. And I know that is one of my downfalls. And I end up creating more chaos and more pain and sorrow for myself. So I need to work on that. So maybe that's what they're seeing, is that, I need to really start standing my ground, and standing my ground before it's too far into what's been going on and what people think they've been doing to me or whatever, or vice versa. Grounding, I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. So even when there's a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil, a lot of challenging times and obstacles, you're still able to ground yourself and just kind of work through those. So we have the Fool, new beginning. It's in reverse. So maybe you have yet to reach your new beginning. Maybe your new beginning isn't panning out. It doesn't mean it's not going to. Something is kind of blocking your new beginning. It could be you sabotaging it yourself, your thought process. It could be the traumas from your past. Maybe you're waiting on someone to come in to help you start this new beginning, but at this time it's in reverse, and they're seeing that you have yet to have your new beginning. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I believe that you're beginning to learn this. This is a hard lesson for us all to learn, because grief is grief. Grief is, we all deal with it differently. No matter what, grief is painful. It's things that we don't want to feel, we don't want to lose, and it just really saddens us. And it's a tremendous, difficult time in our life, and to have to to work through that grief and to have to understand it, and then, you know, heal from it and release it. So they feel that at this time that you're still doing your grief work. I believe that they know that you are. Maybe you have pulled back from the world. Maybe you have had to kind of, you know, isolate yourself, or, you know, move somewhere away from what was causing you so much grief, and that's, you know, very painful to you. But they know that you are definitely working on it. Maybe they're waiting for your grief work to be over before they step into your life to give you a new beginning, or to help you. They're not gonna, nobody can just give you a new beginning, but because you have to work to have that new beginning. But maybe they're planning on coming in after they feel like you're good and ready. So, but they're appreciating that you're actually taking the time to work through this grief work and to trust in the divine. And, you know, so we have number 26. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, reputation, a change in schedules, reputation cycles, patterns, and loops, situations being repeated, being trapped by schedules that need to be changed, a wonderful time to challenge the order in which things are done, reworking traditions so they are more aligned with the way you see the world. So they feel that you are definitely taking some time to yourself. You're reworking your schedule. Maybe you have really slowed down in life. Maybe before you were just going and going and going, and you weren't able to really enjoy the things that we need to enjoy to make our life so fulfilling, and to really appreciate it. Maybe you were staying so busy because you weren't wanting to face the truth about a lot of things that were going on in your life and with the people that, you know, that you thought were your friends, or you thought were, you know, your loved ones, your family. They definitely see that you're breaking out of traditions. Maybe your family has had some really, you know, harmful traditions, you know, thought processes. Maybe, you know, your family has had kind of a generational curse, and you're just stepping outside of that and becoming yourself and allowing yourself to make your own traditions in life, and that's beautiful. We have aging. I am with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel of the divine. So you are probably, if you are going through a trying time, it probably definitely is showing on your face. It's probably showing that, you know, the stress of the situation, the heartache, the grief, so on, has definitely aged you. Not saying that that's a bad thing, because we all age, you know. I mean, we can't fight it. I mean, I guess we could. I mean, you can go have Botox, but I'm talking about natural aging. But even though that, you know, you are getting older, maybe you're not allowing it to interrupt your inner child. Maybe you allow yourself to be this kid at heart, or maybe you haven't allowed yourself to be, you know, who you truly are. And maybe they're noticing that. They're noticing that, you know, with all the stuff that you have gone through, it's definitely aging you, and it's showing from, you know, maybe your personality and from the inside out, and then of course from the outside in. So we have sacrifice. So they see that you are sacrificing something that is very important to you. If it's someone you love, if it's your reputation, if it's, you know, what's right and what's wrong. But they know that you have sacrificed a lot. I feel like you've sacrificed a lot in your life, but you really have sacrificed something that was dear to your heart, and they definitely have recognized that. And maybe they understand it, maybe they don't, but no one has to accept yourself. That's how I feel about that. Creativity. Maybe you're lacking creativity at this time. I don't feel that you have been very creative lately, but they definitely know that your creativity makes you who you are. Maybe they're wanting you to bring that creativity back into your life, because maybe they can see that something's missing from you. And maybe it is. Maybe if you're like me, I thought when I'm creating something, I just feel alive. I feel great. I feel like just, I don't know, just it makes me who I am. And it could be that, you know, maybe you do something like me. Maybe you are you have a YouTube channel and your creativity is brought through tarot readings, or it's brought through, like, if you are a musician and you have a YouTube channel, and or if you refurbish furniture, stuff like that. But you definitely are projecting it out into the world, so the world is seeing you for who you truly are. And maybe the world is really seeing, when you have a good day and then you have a really bad day, but that's, there's nothing wrong with that, because we're all human, and we can't be this joyful, excited, happy-go-lucky person every single day, because unfortunately people and things will kind of block you at times, or kind of knock you back, and it just kind of throws you off balance. And that's why remaining balanced in life is so important. So listen. So maybe they're wanting you to listen to your own good advice. I mean, that could be. Or they want you to listen to their advice or to someone else's advice. Maybe they're wanting to be there so they can listen to what is going on in your world. Maybe you have nobody to talk to. Maybe you keep it all, inside, and it really needs to come out. But maybe your story, or maybe your life, or what's happened to you is like, so there's so much, and it's so crazy and chaotic and almost unbelievable that you don't talk about it very much, because you don't want people to judge you. You don't want people to tell you that you're crazy, or to think that, there's no way possible this could be happening to you. It's just too bizarre, and who does that, and how can that happen, and why would people do that to you, and so on and so on. That's an example. But so opportunity. I am always ready to take advantage of opportunities presented to me. I think that you have a lot of opportunities that come your way. Do you take them? I don't think so. And I think they're wanting you to take those opportunities, because I think a lot of it is that, you have definitely gone through something in your life that has set you back, that has really kind of knocked you off of, I don't want to say your high horse, like you thought you were better, and in so much, in that light, but kind of knocked you off your high horse or your throne. That happens to us, the best of us, definitely. But they're wanting you to really pay attention to what opportunities are being presented to you, what opportunities are coming your way, and they're wanting you to definitely, take advantage of those, because they see a lot of potential in you. They know that you could create a beautiful life. You could have a beautiful life. You have just got to work through all the stuff that you have gone through. You've got to, release it. You've got to heal. It's definitely time to work on what is going to bring your life back in order, give you the happiness and the joy and excitement of life once again that maybe you've never had, or maybe it's been ripped away from you, whatever your circumstances are. But they're definitely wanting for you to really pay attention to the opportunities that are being presented to you, or maybe they have an opportunity that they want to present to you. Maybe they have a job they want to offer you. Maybe they want to help you in some way. It just depends on your situation. So that's what I'm hearing. Anyways, we have the Four of Cups, boredom in reverse. So they're feeling that your life definitely isn't bored. You're not bored, or maybe you are. Maybe they're seeing you as being bored, because you're not able to do the things that really make you feel good about yourself, that really show the world your creativities, maybe show yourself. But maybe you were in a life that had kept you in boredom, and maybe you broke that boredom. Maybe you stepped outside of that box, outside of your comfort zone, and was like, you know what, I've had it with that. I need to move on and start going in a different direction. I really need to figure out what will keep me happy and and satisfied each and every day. So we have courage, that's twice now, to find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So they definitely know that you are facing, you know, all the bad shit that comes at us. You're facing your fears, you're facing your guilt, your regrets, your grief, your sadness, your disappointments, and all the things that you feared before. You are no longer allowing that fear to stop you from becoming who you are. You are now facing that fear with 100% confident, and it's definitely showing. Maybe you had a fear of people. Maybe you had a fear of speaking in front of people. Maybe you had a fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. I mean, it just depends, honestly. It just really does on your situation. But they know that you're facing everything that you're going through with courage now. So that's beautiful. We have the number 16, a moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fear you've made a mistake, second guessing your decisions, berating yourself for the choices you have made, feeling regret and missing what was, nostalgia, living in the past, a focus on what is going wrong or what could still go wrong. So they see that you definitely are regretting a choice that you made. Maybe they're probably not judging you for it. Maybe it was a really hard choice or decision that you've had to make. Maybe it was cutting, you know, people and things out of your life that just were not healthy and good for you. Maybe it was an addiction to drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, shopping, eating, and you know, maybe they're fearful that you're going to turn back to that, but they definitely have compassion and love for you for whatever you did, you know, cut out of your life. They are trying, you know, they have the understanding that you definitely are second guessing if you made the right choice, and just know that they're there to support you. And if they're not in your life yet, this person, hopefully this person knows it's time to come into your life. It's time to, this person whom is this reading is actually for, is really needing somebody to reassure them, to really bring something into their life. And maybe this person's completely alone. And so if you're the person they're thinking of, just know that they really need you. Even if you come in as a friend, just even if you do something to brighten their day, it would really help. We have intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is what all God's wishes for me come true. So they know that you're setting your intentions and that you know God's going to make your wishes come true. Memories of love, so they know that you're really struggling with a broken heart, pretty much, that you're really, you know, trying to release the memories of love, trying to release the people and things that have hurt you, or, you know, if you lost somebody in death, if you did, I'm so sorry. It's definitely a hard thing to work through, but they know that you're really trying to make the memories happy ones instead of all the sad, disappointing ones too. So, and I got the chills, so I'm right there. Compromise, that you're trying to compromise with yourself, with others, with life in general, but you are definitely in this state of compromise. So, and last but not lonely, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Last but not least is feeling alone. So they know that you are at a time in your life that you feel alone. I don't really know what else to say there. I mean, it's probably true. So maybe they need to come in and be your friend, or just, you know, be somebody that helps you not feel so alone. Maybe, you know, the world shut you out, or maybe you've shut the world out and you just feel isolated and alone, and it's just not a very good feeling. It's just not. So But that's what I have for what how your person is feeling about you at this moment. I hope that it resonated with you. If you are the person that the reading is about and you are feeling alone, just try to remember that we're never alone. But if you do feel that way, please reach out to somebody and just let them know how you're feeling. Ask somebody to help you with that feeling. If you get to the point where you're really depressed and down, please don't do anything to harm yourself. I'm always here if you need to talk, definitely. And I'm just sending you all so much unconditional love, so many positive vibes in your life, so much healing, and I just wish you all the best. So thank you so much for stopping by my video. I appreciate you watching it. I love you all so very much. Take care and peace.